Thank you very much, Dee, for watching this video. But before you skip forward 10 seconds, I just want you to know that you're going to be missing out a whole bunch of stuff. In fact, you're missing the main thing.
We do a weekly podcast, Kermode and Mayo's Take, from which these little tasters are taken, where we review all the week's releases.
Yes, plus also talk about the films that have been there for a while, which you might be going to see right now. We talk about those as well.
And Simon interviews the biggest names from the movies.
And there's a bunch of other stuff. For example, also Ridley Scott's Winery. This has not been discussed, but we go there.
So join us by following our podcast wherever you get yours. There is a link below.
Just there. Yes.
Just there. Smurfs, the latest feature film inspired by Mayo's creations. Previously, you've seen them in Les Aventures des Schtroumpfs from 1965. Smurfs. Schtroumphs. Les Aventures des Schtroumpfs.
Okay, that's what they're really called then.
Smurfs and the Magic Flute, 76. Then there was the Smurfs, 2011, which was the American CGI version. Then there was Smurfs 2, 2013. Smurfs 3 cancelled, apparently, leaving way for Smurfs The Lost Village. So now we have this new version from director Chris Miller. Not to be confused with, as I was doing Tom Robinson, Chris Miller, not to be confused with Christopher Miller, co-director of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and the Lego Movie. This is Chris Miller, whose credits include Shrek the Third and the spin-off Puss in Boots. So the voice cast for Smurfs, it's just called Smurfs, includes Rihanna as Smurfette. She's also a producer, alongside Nick Offerman, Amy Sedaris, Natasha Lyonne, Sandra Oh, Jimmy Kimmel, Octavia Spencer, Nick Kroll, Hannah Waddingham, Alex Winter, Maya Erskine, Kurt Russell, John Goodman, Uncle Tom Cobley and all, and James Corden. James Corden, who previously lent his voice to Peter Rabbit, but now plays No Name, the Smurf who has no name, because he has no interesting features whatsoever. So that's a progression from irritating rabbit to uninteresting Smurf. Well done. Here's a clip.
I still don't have a thing. And a quick follow-up to the follow-up. Don't you think that that's a bit odd? Like, Hefty Smurf is hefty.
I smash things.
And Worry Smurf worries.
You know, maybe everybody else just doesn't worry enough.
And Brainy is really smart. And Grouchy is...
Don't even say it.
And there's Camouflage Smurf.
I'm right here.
Out of Focus Smurf. Clumsy Smurf. Way back there Smurf.
Way over here.
Handlebar Moustache Smurf. Quiet Smurf.
What did he say?
I have no idea. But do you see what I'm saying, Papa?
Well, you're No Name. That's a thing.
It's not enough of a thing, though. Incidentally, can I just say the quality of the jokes in that clip are... The whole of the film is up to that quality. I mean, you could probably just put it all in the laughter lift. So he dreams of being Magic Smurf, and it's a dream that miraculously comes true, but disastrously leads to him opening a portal which leads to a cabal of evil wizards who are trying to find a living book, which is they've got some, but they haven't got this one. And the book has been secreted in the Smurf village, and they need it in order to let evil take over goodness in the whole of the universe. And so cue a makes no sense at all adventure in which the Smurfs slide through various multiverses like, superheroes. They get kidnapped and they get threatened with torture and crushing, and then they escape and then they get kidnapped again, all the while trying to save this living book, which is a book which got arms and legs and talks, and singing big power ballads out of context, performed in non-specific transatlantic accents, even when the characters, like James Corden, speak normally with sort of just British accents. So the whole thing about the book is set up in an explanatory voiceover at the beginning, an explanatory, an explainer thing that tells you what's good. Honestly, by the end of the explainer, I'd lost all patience with it. And all interest in it. So the whole thing, it's big, it's noisy, it's colourful, it's explosive, it's, smashy crashy, zoomy, boomy, utterly nonsensical. Somewhere in the middle of it all, there is a message about being who you are. discovering your thing and learning that kindness is better than evil and coming together is better than coming apart.
Yeah. Controversial.
I was watching this. I really, really tried to put myself into the mindset of a young viewer watching it. I'm 62, okay? It's a U certificate movie. So according to the BBFC, very mild violence, threat, language, rude humor. I tried really hard to think, if you were just, a kid in the cinema watching all this colorful, noisy stuff, and then these big power ballads, what would you make of it? I tried to do that. I just couldn't. At first, I really struggled to get involved. Later on, I really struggled to stay awake. And the noisier and the more colorfully explosive it became, the less I was interested in any of it. And I thought, okay, well, look, maybe undemanding or younger viewers who just want color and stuff and noise and things happen, like a sugar-coated candy rush or something. I don't know. Maybe they will find bits of it enjoyable. And I'm sure that next week we will have emails from parents who took younger kids to see it, and they like Smurfette, or they like this, that, and the other. I, as a 62-year-old man who, believe me, I did try, I found it completely tedious. And it's only a couple of days away that I saw it, because I saw it on Monday. It's Wednesday now. It's almost like, that way when you have a dream and you wake up, and if you don't write the dream down immediately, it makes no impression on your memory, and 2 minutes later you've forgotten what it was. It's like that. If I hadn't written down some stuff the minute I came out of the screening and I knew this was going to happen, I wouldn't be able to tell you the character names, the story, the plot, who was in it, how long it was, nothing at all. With every passing second, it fades further into the abyss of unmemorability. Unmemorable, whatever that is. Yeah. By the time we get to the end of recording this show, me now having said all this stuff out loud, I think I won't even remember having seen it. That's how much I struggled with it. I just thought, when will it finish?
And when did it finish?
About 90-something minutes after it started.
Okay. Well, if indeed you can get closer to the audience than Mark did, and if you have a Smurfy experience, let us know, because we'd like to put your views when we do the top 10. If indeed it makes the top 10, which I suspect it will, what with holidays and everything. Correspondence at KermodeMayo.com.
May I just say one thing? Do you know what the best thing about the film was? There was a SpongeBob short at the beginning of it.
Okay, so make sure you're on time, or at least early, to get your seat so you can enjoy that.